So here we see a press. Now, making records is very dirty. You can see that this area is very, very dirty. They have 8 machines making records. So we play a record, we then have a surface. While the needle will heat up, we are still able to develop a reasonable temperature with less friction. So that's what's added in here. But also, whether it's clear, Germans like that, whether it's white, many vanity records in Germany are sold, they're white. They're not the best quality, okay? Again, it's because not having the carbon to allow the reduction of friction. And these records are very hot. So if you think of buying a new record and you play the record and you hear pop, pop, it's because here on the edge, the dust in the factory falls onto the hot record. So when it falls onto this edge, it now is cemented into the release agent. And that's where you play the record once, you hear a pop or two, that's where it comes from. So here, this is a very dirty factory, and there is something that I talk about. I talk about release agent, okay? These records come out of the stamper because there's a type of oil, acylic acid, that comes on the surface of the record. Not where someone has sprayed an oil on the record for the record to come out, like in home cooking, it actually comes out of the biscuit. So back in 1970s, we had the Shure company. They came out with a cartridge called the V15, very famous. 2 types. There was one, the Mark III, and then there was the Mark IV. Here, what happens is they had problems with the Mark IV. Audiophiles would play the record, and the needle would get dirty. They had something coming on the needle of the Mark IV. So this document they made, I found this out only 2 years ago. We've been working with this project for going on 9 years. They called it a pressing oil. So here you have the groove with an oil. That needle was eating away at the oil. That's why the needle was getting dirty. So they tried how to remove the oil. They wiped it with a pad. They used cleaning liquids. Sometimes the cleaning liquid added an extra layer. So the record looked shiny, but we did not improve anything, and we even reduced the quality of sound. Here, Shure also tried glue. Many audiophiles buy this glue. You cannot get into the groove. Glue is too big. Water, this actually is incorrect. The drop of water is bigger than the groove, so it cannot get in there. So here,